My name is Leslie Weiser, and I am the owner and operator of Radical Family Farms in Sebastopol, California. I think the farm is kind of a manifestation of myself. So basically with the farm, I'm growing a lot of the crops of my mixed heritage, and so it's just really nice to come out to the farm and see, a Taiwanese bok choy and then like a German Savoy cabbage. Some of the perennials that I've planted are more of the European variety. So I planted some gooseberries and different varieties of currants, and that was inspiration from my now deceased German Polish Jewish grandmother, who has always longed for those berries since immigrating to the United States. And then other perennials that I planted are the goji berries and Sichuan peppercorns. And this year we're going to be taking out the cottonwood tree on the farm and planting prune plums that my grandmother has always been searching for as well. So it's always been a deep value to farm as regeneratively as I can. So basically in 2019 and 2020 we did a lot of mulching with the goal of water retention, and then we use a lot of composting. We do no tillage to very low tillage on the farm to keep the soil structure intact, and that allows, again, more water retention. With the extreme heat during the day, but then the cool evenings and the mornings, that allows us, at least where we are in Sebastopol, because there are different microclimates within Sonoma County, to grow some very subtropical hot house crops. So it's actually a great place to grow the types of vegetables that I'm interested in growing right now. Before I came out to California, I was looking for farmland in the Midwest, but I personally never felt like I could settle my family in like Southern Illinois or rural Ohio or Indiana, just as being like a queer, mixed race family. I never really felt safe to be in that environment or to raise my children in that environment. I try to take every Sunday to use the produce that we're growing to cook either Taiwanese or German or Hungarian dishes, and then be able to use the food that I'm cooking with my children to talk about some of the history of our family. And it's just mainly just like a remembering of my grandparents and our ancestors and our family history. I mean, so much has been lost in the process of immigration to the United States, mainly out of self-preservation from my grandparents and then also my parents. And I want to be able to bring that back full circle. I want my children to have an awareness. And even though we lost the language and some of the culture just in one generation of immigration, I feel like the farm is at least allowing us and my kids to explore, especially their Chinese side. The focus of our business is mainly on feeding families through our CSA, but we do enjoy working with chefs who are on a similar path of the farm of exploring and cooking the foods of their heritage.